New research has been discovered for those who have had a reaction when getting their COVID-19 vaccine.
Best Buy's new Upgrade Plus program gives you a new way to pay for your MacBook.
And a boy with the middle name Adventure is living up to his name.
This is TV2 News.
Good Tuesday morning, Portage County, and welcome back to TV2 News. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I'm Lindy Griesinger.
And I'm Natalie DeSantis.
Today, the Public Health Center Alliance is hosting Project Dawn. Project Dawn partners with the Portage County Health District to educate about drug overdose and Narcan distribution. You can attend the training tonight from 5:30 to 8:30 in Moulton Hall. All are welcome to attend.
The CARE Center is holding an open house today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at their new space in the Student Center. CARES is a program that connects students with on- and off-campus resources that meet their basic needs. The center helps students with their financial, food, housing, and mental health struggles. Today's event will take place in room 106 of the Student Center, and snacks will be provided.
Kent State has partnered with Haymakers Farmers Market to bring local farming to campus. You can enjoy fresh produce, craft, educational workshops, and more. Stop by the Student Green today from 4 to 7 to enjoy the vendors, food, and good vibes.
The Kent Lions Club is holding their Carnation Sale again after a 3-year break. The nonprofit organization will be teaming up with Kent State University's Delta Gamma sorority to package and deliver flowers for this fundraiser. As the group's main focus is combating blindness and improving vision, all proceeds will go to Kent Lions eye care projects. Orders can be made with any member.
Kent Police have partnered with Kent City Schools to provide support and protection for students, and nobody does this better than 2-year-old Golden Retriever Mattis. Mattis is trained to sniff out firearms and provide support to students. Kent City Schools Superintendent George Joseph says he was looking for an alternative to arming teachers. Mattis is not only protecting students, but the Kent Police Department says he is helping officers to connect with the community.
Good Tuesday morning in Portage County. I'm Mara O'Malley, and our holiday weekend is approaching, so we're going to be looking at what kind of weather to expect. But before we get there, let's take a look at what kind of weather we're dealing with in Kent right now. So it's looking about 40 degrees. It's a little chillier outside, but it's going to get a little warmer today, so don't worry. And we have a dew point of about 33 degrees, which gives us humidity around 77%. We have wind coming in from the east-northeast at 2 miles per hour and a visibility of up to 8 miles. All right, so all across northeast Ohio, our temperatures are a little wacky. We got temperatures in Kent at around 40 degrees, but all the way up in Cleveland, it's about 58, so almost 60 degrees, 20 degrees warmer. So just depending on where you are, you're looking at your 40s to your mid to high 50s across northeast Ohio. Then for our 7-day forecast, like I said today, we're going to get to 74 degrees. It's going to be really nice out today. And then we're going to see a little bit of rain over the week, but don't worry because for that Halloween weekend on Friday and Saturday, you have sun and pretty much 60 degrees, so it's beautiful weather. So we have got the perfect weather for those trick-or-treaters and all of our Halloween parties. And then for any of this weekend, have a great rest of your week, Portage County. I'm Mara O'Malley. Back over to you, Lindy and Natalie.
According to a recent report done by Greenpeace, most plastic that is put into recycling bins is ending up in landfills. It was discovered that the majority of plastic items does not meet the criteria to be called recyclable. In order to meet this criteria, items must have a 30% recycle rate. Unfortunately, that rate has never been met because more plastic is being produced than recycled.
Last Wednesday, Spirit investors voted to merge with JetBlue Airlines. The merge could reshape the airline industry and create another dominant competitor. But how does this affect you? Experts say even if you don't fly these two airlines, competing airfares could rise significantly. The merge still facing antitrust scrutiny from the Justice Department, especially if it poses a threat to consumers.
Apple raised prices for music and video streaming services on Monday. A subscription to Apple Music has inflated to $10.99 from $9.99, and a family plan that supports up to 5 people is now $16.99 from $14.99. The cost of Apple TV Plus has also increased by 40% from $4.99 to $6.99. Apple has been relying on streaming services more in recent years because their main income has shifted from iPhone sales to music and video subscriptions.
Best Buy's new Upgrade Plus program lets you pay for MacBook over 3 years. The program locks you in for 3 years of payments before you can upgrade to the latest technology. For example, you can purchase the MacBook Air for as low as $19.99 for 36 months, and then you can pay the remaining month to keep the device, or you can return the device for an upgrade.
Yappy.com is offering the chance for your dog to earn up to $10,000 a year just by being its naturally adorable self.
Do you love basketball and Halloween? We have just the event for you coming up in sports.
Tomorrow's news leaders.
Today's top stories.
From an award-winning student newsroom.
This is TV2 News, truly Portage County.
Tomorrow's news leaders.
Today's top stories.
From an award-winning student newsroom.
This is TV2 News, truly Portage County.
Hospitals are seeing an increase in RSV cases in children as the seasonal flu increases. Experts say it's the mucus that really poses a challenge for these kids. The Center of Disease Control says there are over 7,000 RSV cases in just 1 week this month. This is the highest total in a week in over 2 years. Doctors are stressing to go and get your flu shot.
Health officials are warning of a triple threat of respiratory viruses this winter. The threat includes a combination of COVID-19, the flu, and the RSV virus. Officials say it will hit children the hardest, especially with a rise in hospitalizations. It comes as flu cases are expected to soar. The number of hospitalizations have already climbed to over 1,600 nationwide.
If you have had reactions such as chills, fever, or mucus pain after getting your COVID-19 vaccine, then you have probably had a greater antibody response. Experts say that they want to see reactions because that is how they know the vaccine is doing its job. Data is showing that more of a reaction to the vaccine might actually show a more vigorous immune system response.
The coronavirus is still devastating our society by affecting developing minds and their education. A national educational assessment conducted by the National Center for Education Statistics discovered that COVID-19 is affecting the education of grade school children. Long-lasting effects of the pandemic has caused a decline in elementary school students' grades, specifically in reading and math.
Rise and shine, it is sports time. I'm Della Fowler and we are nearing a festive week all around Kent, including the Kent State Athletics Department. Now, the Golden Flash's men's and women's basketball teams will get their 2022-2023 season started on Thursday at 7:30 for their annual preseason showcase as a part of Halloween Kent for those Golden Flashes. The kids will be happy as there will be trick-or-treating happening in the Mac Center, along with a shooting contest, a dunk contest, and a few skills challenges for all ages. Now, for book lovers, Steve Seffner, the author of The Golden Team, the story of the 2001-2002 Kent State Men's Basketball Elite 8 season, will be on site for a book signing. And if you haven't purchased your season tickets yet, this is a great opportunity. But if you already secured those tickets, don't worry. You'll be eligible to tour the new Skull and McLean Lounge. Bring your favorite costume and a lot of spirit to kick off this season's for both men's and women's basketball teams starting in November. Now, from the hardwood to the turf, we will take it to Monday Night Football here in New England. Matchup of a couple of QBs entering their sophomore seasons. Who will come up on top? Speaking of QBs, Justin Fields will get this one started in the red zone. He'll take it in himself to put the Bears up 10-0. Now, after a brutal pick of the ball by Mac Jones, rookie Bailey Zappi will come in and will get it started. Long pass down the field to Jacoby Myers. He will fall down around the 5 and then scoot on over to make sure that touchdown is secured. Pats on the board now. Now, a very similar pass from Zappy to Parker will set this up red zone, where Ramore Stevens will walk it in for the lead. Bears aren't done yet, though. Fields to Cahill Herbert in the pocket. He will have perfect space to run this one home for Chi-Town. Now, little touchdown here, big moment, as David Montgomery will take it in for some insurance here in the fourth for those Bears. And after what felt like a million picks by Zappy for Patriots fans, the W is secured for Chicago. It's 33-14 final. And that is all we have for sports today. Be sure to follow our new TikTok at TV2 Sports for some super fun sports content. For TV2 Sports, I'm Della Fowler.
8-year-old Sam Adventure Baker is living up to his middle name. On Monday, he set out to reach the summit of El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. If he succeeds, he will be the youngest person to reach the summit.
The first wild bison was born in Kent, England, a southern county, making it the first in over 1,000 years. The baby bison is the offspring of one of 3 females that were released in July by the Kent Wildlife Trust and Wildwood Trust. This birth has amazed every member of these organizations and is considered a monumental moment in England's ecosystem.
If you have a social media for your dog, you might just want to check out this opportunity. Yappy.com is an online retailer of pet gifts, and they are looking for the next Chief Fluff Officer. This gig will pay up to $10,000 a year, and your pup will receive fun products and travel for photo shoots. Could your dog be the next influencer?
I think my dog could. She has the most amazing underbite, and her tongue is always sticking out of her mouth. I think people would love to see that kind of
Absolutely.
content.
I know I would. I actually have 2 dogs, and the one is so photogenic. It's like you can't take a bad picture of her, and the other one is just very awkward. So I think it'd be a really good, little duel there. Yes, exactly.
You know, my roommate's dog, I claim him as my own. We love to dress him up. We actually dyed his hair orange for Halloween. So I think he's got it going pretty well.
Love that. And for all you meat-loving vegans and vegetarians, Beyond Meat has launched Beyond Steak in over 5,000 Kroger and Walmart locations. The product does not replicate a whole steak cut, only the seared tips, which allows the Beyond Meat to be included in dishes such as stir-fries, tacos, and Philly cheesesteaks. This attempt at creating a spicy ground beef flavor is sure to challenge the company to see just what the limits of Beyond are. So would you eat this steak? What do you think?
Personally, I totally would.
I'd give it a try.
Yeah,
Might
why
as well.
not?
Just
Why
see.
not? Absolutely.
See what it tastes
You
like.
know, my stepmom doesn't eat beef and pork, so she loves the Beyond products in general. She's like a fanatic for the turkey burgers, so I'm sure she's really excited.
I have so many people in my life who are vegan and vegetarian, so I know that they would love something like that.
I have tried the burger, and I don't see why this wouldn't be good too, because the burger is very good.
It said it cooks in 5 minutes, so
I'm down.
I'm down
Absolutely.
for something quick like that.
I
If
always
can
love
just
that. Yeah.
Fry it up real
I
quick
actually
and
would
In
Quick
an air
meal.
fryer, maybe?
Oh,
I wonder if that'd be
here we
good.
go with the air fryer. I love my air
Absolutely.
fryer.
And that is all the time that we have this morning. For updates on these stories and more, be sure to visit our website, kentwired.com, and follow us on social media at KentWired. I'm Lindy Griesinger.
And I'm Natalie DeSantis. Have a great day, Portage County.